Hello, this is Siddharth. Welcome to another practice exercise on reading comprehension. So today we will be going to solve a passage which is based on a personal experience of the author, and this time author happens to be myself, and I have framed 5 questions around it. So let us begin. So this is the passage. You can stop the video and read the passage and then proceed to solve the questions. Right. Now, I hope that you must have read this passage. It is a very simple passage on what has happened so far in the life of the author. So it goes on to say that 30 years ago, a 10-year boy was excited and happy. After all, it was the first time a grand birthday celebration for him was planned by his parents. So the first paragraph is basically acting as a background that 30 years ago what happened, and it's a kind of a story that what happened on that day. Then the author says that as I turn 40 today, this memory of myself is still so vivid, is still so vivid in my mind. So as I turn 40, so author has turned 40 today. He remembers what happened on his 10th birthday, and then says that time has changed from celebrating the birthdays for the gifts. I turned to celebrating them for the just sake of it, or maybe for a few friends as I entered 20s. So in the 20s, this was author's belief that it was just celebrating it for the sake of it. Then in the 30s, what happened? It's mentioned here that with every passing year, the author realized that clocks suddenly started ticking fast. I realized that I have traveled so less. So he was feeling that he has less time. Time is running fast. He is moving slow, and life looked imperfect. Then he wished that gods could have slowed down the clock for him. The next paragraph is what he feels now. That what he feels now is that whatever is happening in life is perfect. I see the perfection in imperfections. That is what his stand is right now. All right. Now, the last paragraph is author's wish, that what he wishes, that whatever he lives for another 40 years or maybe even 60 years, and the God just keep on blessing him the way they have done on his 10th birthday. So, right. So the first question is about the figure of speech. What figure of speech has been used here? I see the perfection in the imperfection. So perfection in the imperfection. Imperfection and perfection are opposite elements. So it can't be analogy. Analogy is drawing parallel comparison between the two things. So can't be analogy. Hyperbole. Hyperbole is a literary device which is used to emphasize on what author is saying. It is exaggeration. So this is not an exaggeration of what author is trying to say. It's a line which says that whatever imperfections are there in life, author has settled with it, and he says that he looks even imperfection looks perfect to him. So irony and oxymoron. Answer is oxymoron. Oxymoron means two opposing elements are put together. Two opposing elements are put together like perfections and imperfection, right? So I see the perfection and imperfection is oxymoron. It is not irony. Now irony and oxymoron are closely related, but they are different. They are different. Their degree is different. So what does irony means? Irony means it's the difference between the expectation and the actual outcome of anything. That is the irony. What do you expect and what actually is existing? That is the irony. Oxymoron, two opposite things existing together. So that's why answer is oxymoron. Next, what traits of the author emerge from the passage? So this is about the traits of the author, the adjectives used to describe the author, or what you can think about the personality of the author. Hope. Yes, certainly we can think about hope, because the last paragraph he has talked about, he hopes that this thing keeps on going. So hope is there. Second, faith. Faith is also there because he has faith in gods, that gods will keep on answering the question. Gratitude. Element of gratitude is present. Yes, element of gratitude is also present, because he is saying that he is thankful to gods that they have answered all the things that have happened, and whatever has happened in life, it has been good. Melange of emotion, to be loved and to be grateful about. So he is grateful about whatever has happened in life. Introspection. Yes, author has even introspected that whatever has happened in his life, whether it has happened for good or bad, and then he says all things have happened for the good. So answer is D, all of the above. Next question. This many students got wrong. With which of the following fellow and his activities is the author most likely to empathize? Empathize means author will say, okay, I also felt same way. That's what we mean by empathize. So with which of the following fellow and his activities author is most likely to empathize? A man in 30s rarely giving time to the family because he has lot to achieve in his career. So a man in 30s, when author was in 30s, he believed that time is running fast and he has to travel a lot of distance. That in a way tells you that yes, he has to cover a lot of distance in his career or maybe in the family. Don't know. We don't know about where, but only thing we can infer is that he has to cover or travel a lot of distance. He has to do a lot of things. So it will be unfair to say that he was rarely giving time. He is rarely giving time to family because he has a lot to achieve in his career. So he will not empathize with this man. We can't say whether he will empathize or not empathize with someone in 30s because he was not like that. It's not clearly coming out. B, a youth in 20s trying to figure out the meaning of his life. When author was in 20s, he was not trying to figure out the meaning of his life. Empathize means he will say that, okay, I also, it also happened with me. So this certainly did not happen, not the answer. See, a man in 40s being afraid of time running out. In fact, author was in 30s when he was afraid of this thing, not in 40s. In 40s, the author has settled, right? So this again is wrong. Answer is none of these. Okay. Next, what role does the birthday and the age plays in the passage? So based on the symbols or of used in the passage of birthday and age, what role do they play? A device used to heighten the emotions. It is a nothing option. A device used to heighten the emotion of what? So nothing option. A device used to highlight the imperfect journey. So can we say the author's journey has been imperfect? No. In fact, author himself says that whatever has happened for good. So can't infer this. A device used to highlight the life transitions. Yes, this is the right answer. It tells that at the age of 20, this is what happened. At the age of 30, this is what has happened. At the age of 40, what is happening right now. So answer is option number C. Fifth, again, many students got this wrong. Which of the following can be inferred from the passage? Author has now understood the meaning of life. Author once believed that life was outpacing him. Author believes that life is beautiful with its hues and shades. Author as a child was secretive in nature. Let us look at the first option. Author has now understood the meaning of life. Very close option, but a trap here. Can we say that meaning of life has been understood? Who knows meaning of life? No one. Author simply says that life is beautiful the way this is happening. But can we say this is the meaning of life? No, we cannot say. So it is a trap which people commonly believe that the meaning of life is to enjoy, but nobody knows. So this is a trap. Author also doesn't say that he has understood the meaning of life. He simply says that reality has dawned on me that whatever is happening, it is beautiful. Can't say about meaning of life. So option number 2, author once believed that life was outpacing his. Certainly when he was in 30s, he believed that his pace was less and clock was ticking fast. So 2 is definitely an inference. 1 is not an inference. So this goes out, this goes out. Option number 3 is present in both A and B. So this definitely is an inference. Anyways, if you read, author believes that life is beautiful with its hues and shades. Yes, he has said that. A melange of emotion. Melange means assortment. Fourth, author as a child was secretive in nature. Can we say author was secretive in nature? He was just secretly looking outside. He was secretly praying to God. So that doesn't mean he was secretive in nature. Secretive means is a negative word, concealing something, right? So that is not something which we can use to describe author on the whole. Yes, he was secret when he prayed to God on that particular day, but that doesn't mean that he was secretive. So answer is option number 2 and 3. So that is it, guys. I hope you got all the answers right and you learned how to solve the questions. Thank you.